Oh, who say does that?
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And here's Schroeder outside. 3 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's New York now. Outside Hart. Launches it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Thomas. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thomas passes to Schroeder. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Thomas misses. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. From behind the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Brunson against Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Hart pulls it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Brunson passes to Hart. From deep three-point range. And again, it's Jalen Brunson with the triple. Brunson's got 9.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now Schroeder really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Can they get it? Thomas misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Johnson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And there's the lob. The Knicks with the rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Let's go with t-shirt time.
Brooklyn making some changes. Wilson's checked in for Finney-Smith. Walker comes in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Robinson against Walker. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. So the Nets making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. to get back on track. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Left side Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Hart from long range. He drops it from range. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Bates Diop. Simmons up top. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 13-point game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Buries it from 3. Hart's got 9 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Simmons looking around. Johnson on the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it sometimes.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out in front, leading by 14. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Duncan Robinson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Sharp. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Sharp's got his first points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson finds Hart. 11 feet out. He squares up and sinks it.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Knocks down the long J. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Walker. It's Thomas on the wing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And over a long regular season, Graham, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers, intentional connections. That's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simmons. To halt the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Good on the second one. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. For 3, DiVincenzo. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Schroeder, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Simmons. Inside. Claxton can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thomas misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Brooklyn. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
And here's Schroeder outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now a timeout called by New York. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bam Adebayo's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. A minute 15 left in the second period. Brunson on the drive. From 8 feet away, drops it in. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Simmons against Brunson. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Hart from long range knocks it down from distance. 14 points for him.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Schroeder. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson taking his time here. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. From the baseline, Simmons, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Brunson on the drive. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 22 points.
Knifing to the rim with ease, Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
From deep, Johnson. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the New York Knicks firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's
If you can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
and now that we have some time, Let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
We keep getting closer to see.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the two-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. Outside Johnson. To the wing, right side. Here's Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got 6 points.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And he makes it on the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Schroeder with it. He's got 5. Outside Johnson. Brunson against Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Shot's good by Hart.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Claxton. He has 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Johnson. And here's Claxton. Here's Thomas. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Thomas for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8. Back to Thomas. Over to the wing. The 3. And the Nets miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's New York now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. For 3, DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Johnson. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Hart. Outside Anunoby. Over Finney-Smith. And it's New York with another.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Schroeder. Down low. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Brunson, soft touch off the glass.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Thomas, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Here's Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Brunson from the arc. On target from range. Brunson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes. Finney-Smith's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Thomas. Off target with the three. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Knicks running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Robinson in at the two.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Pass to Clowney. Simmons with it. The kick out to Walker. Gets it to go from the corner. And here are the Knicks now. Now Bogdanovic. And here's Curry for three. That one doesn't drop. Walker against Bogdanovic. Simmons, no good.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Curry goes in, and the basket is good.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Walker against Curry. Shoots over Walker. The rebound by Simmons.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-3. The shot won't fall.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thomas. Yes. Great play by Walker to set it up. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Puts up a three. He buries it from 3.
3.
Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Crosses over. Deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney Smith checked in for Bates Diop. Johnson comes in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Curry. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich, no good. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Hits a three-pointer.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Schroeder. Now here's Johnson. Up and in from the low block. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Schroeder. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Thomas. From 15 feet away. And that one's long. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Expensive flex on flex, my friends is on fitness, chunky checks, my bucks is all business, brands on brand.